All right, I'm back out on the 2020 Beta 300RR. Gonna take it for a rip on the trails today. The 200RR is also here. I've lent it to Megan so she can do some coaching. So I'll meet up with them later. But I'm gonna go for a ride now. I've played with the fork settings a little bit more and I'm starting to get more comfortable on them. It's a lot more plush, more compliant. The water rushing over the bridge, that's sketchy. Just gonna do a warm up on some of the lower trails and see how conditions are to go up a little higher today.
There's something about Beta 2-strokes, they always just sound so good and crisp. My favorite part about this bike is the motor. The power delivery is ideal for single track and the gearing seems to be spot on.
So far, I think the new frame design is definitely a step in the right direction for the Betas. I spent some time on the 2018s and comparing these 2020s, they feel lighter and they feel a lot more nimble and flickable. It's a big improvement.
Thanks again to Beta Canada for lending me the demo bikes. I'd also like to give a shout out to our local Beta dealer. It's Honda Center in Burnaby, BC. They did a good job of keeping fresh tires and brakes on these bikes and keeping them in great shape for us to ride.
Yeah, forks are feeling pretty decent now. It does make quite a bit of difference playing with the clickers. So if you see on these forks over on this side, you've got your rebound. And on this side, if you got this big knob here is your preload, and the normal clicker in there is your compression. So quite a lot of adjustability on these forks, and it seems to be working for me fairly well now. So Beta's relocated the map switch to right in front of the gas cap, which is nice because you're not going to bump it when you're riding, having it on the handlebars. I generally just ride in full power mode all the time. It's nice to have the option. I'm going to try it in the rain mode since it is pretty wet here today, and I'll see how much difference it makes. So the blue, full power mode, and then the white light is the rain mode. Yeah, the bike is just a little bit more docile in the rain mode. Switch her back to a full power mode. So not a huge difference, but you can tell. It's nice to have the two modes, I guess. Take a minute and cut this guy out. Well, that section you really have to hit good and hard or you're not making it up. Oh, great traction on the beta, just killing it up that section. This section is hard when it's dry. When it's wet, it's nasty. The beta just crawled up there, no problem. Feeling pretty good on it. It's gonna be a good day. Throttle response is quite good when I need to get the front wheel light over those rocks and roots. It's not a problem at all. I'm a little worried I'm gonna get used to the grunt of the 300 when I go back to my bike, the 250. I think I'm gonna miss it. I like climbing that little rock section. It's a lot of fun. A little harder when it's covered in water. But the traction in this place is pretty decent in the winter. Doesn't get really soupy like some of our other riding areas do. So I talked about the forks a little bit, how I'm feeling pretty good on them now after getting them adjusted more to my liking. The shock, I haven't mentioned the shock too much. I haven't really touched the setting on that, it's really good. Not getting bucked at all. It's keeping traction pretty well. Maybe not the easier line after all. One more tough climb on this rocks to get out of this trail. Yeah, definitely getting spoiled with the 300 power. I think I want to go up there. So I'm gonna start heading back down to the trucks. I gotta find Megs and get the 200 back. Probably head out this afternoon again because it's actually not a bad day here. But yeah, after a second full day on the 300 double R, I'm really gelling with this bike now. I'm really liking the torque of the 300. Might be expensive for me because I feel like I'll want a 300 now. We'll see. But yeah, this is a solid bike. It's really been refined. Beta's made a lot of changes over the last couple of years. They're definitely heading in the right direction. This bike is fun to ride. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe for more videos coming up soon on these betas. Till then, see you on the trails.